How would you like a 26-year-old with your mom still tells what you do? How would you like it? Your mom still tells you that don't wear that thing, that look nice with you. At this stage, she raised you up so that at a certain point you could fly, right? You could do everything. The same thing with your business. The business has to be grown in such a way that if anything happens to you today, the business can survive way after you're gone. So this is the challenge. The reason why we say don't get emotionally attached to business. Take it as this. Remember, the first thing you need to understand is it's not yours. You work for that business. The moment you get a payslip, you're an employee first before you're a shareholder. This is where everyone gets it wrong. If you take it that way, you become more responsible. You want a paycheck, right? Be responsible. But keep your business in a way that today if you decide that I want to retire, you're not sitting every single minute calling the person you've appointed to say how much money did you make today, or are you going to survive tomorrow. You're rest assured that for the next decade, the grandchildren will see that same business. So as long as you're still emotionally attached, you're not yet secure about your business.
I hope that's it. That's good. I have one more question and then make it good.
My name is Brian, and I'm a banker in the local Citadel. My question is for you and your development bank. The biggest problem that we have here in Zimbabwe is that banks are plagued by NPLs, which are non-performing loans. It's also a fact that startups are extremely risky and extremely, they add to that NPL. What's your solution for that with your bank? How do you intend to fight that and get around that?
Okay. I think the first and most important thing is that we need to understand something. There should never be a situation you need to divorce. I think you need to divorce yourself, especially you bankers. Sorry, I'm speaking on behalf of you and everyone else you represent. I think the whole scenario which is there is that if there's shrewdness in terms of disbursement, it's better that you actually disburse 10% of the 3,000 people who actually applied, and you get the best which is coming out of it. Not everyone should be given finance. I believe that's the first part. The second part which is there is that, funny enough, every bank when it starts is a risk in its own, right? And you bankers, when you go out doing the capital raise to start a bank and so forth, the questions asked and everything, the same applies to every single business. But I think it's more about creating a situation where you invest in people, invest in a tangible, bankable thing that you believe that is going to be there. What is that one factor that if you take everything else away, it still stands out? So I'll give you a good example. Just because someone is committed to their work doesn't mean they've got the capacity to deliver. Just because someone has capacity doesn't mean they have potential. So you need to look at it from a single point and say, do we want to invest in SMEs who need microfinance because we want to make money? There has to be a purpose behind it. So if you look at it, I believe banks which loan SMEs money should have that supported with a very good incubation structure. So right now, Zimbabwean banks have got a great opportunity of making young people starting companies. This doesn't happen in many countries. We're talking this morning, and I was saying, believe it or not, this is one of the few countries where there are genuine entrepreneurs who are not running businesses because government has got grants. You guys are in business because you have no choice. Which one of you decided to resign from a top management job to say I'm going to business? You don't find that happening every day. Zimbabwe is going to business because after you finish, there's nothing to do. If you sit out there, you're going to die. They will eat you alive. So that has forced you to be in the space where you are. And bankers need to tap into that. You know, a desperate man is a dangerous man. You'll be amazed the ideas that a desperate person comes up with. Some of them are groundbreaking. So I'll take that, nurture that, create an incubation platform. If you go into our website to read about it, and nurture those guys on 3 levels: morality, leadership, and business. And there you have it. You've got a success.
Well, I think enough said, right? Give to both. It's going to be around for a little bit. I've got to take him.